What's going on YouTube? On today's F1 content, I bring you to the land of Monaco, a small city-state somewhere between France and Italy. And take note, it's considered to be a tax haven for the rich and famous, so if you plan to be one someday, which we all does I guess, I suggest to put this at top of your list. Before I do a flying lap, let's have a slow drive and tour the streets of Monaco. I have not been here, but hoping one day I would, soon as this pandemic is over. Anyways, what I know for a fact is that some of the F1 driver lives here, like Max Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, who else? Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton, and of course one of the current Ferrari F1 driver, a Monegasque himself, Charles Leclerc. So what do we have here? Earlier we passed by some bars with people taking photos, a few selfies here and there, just having a good time, stuff like that. Look at that. Just above the harbor, it's a house on a hill. I bet billionaires and the like lives there. I can't imagine how much you need to pay just to own a piece of property there. Anyways, moving on, if you could see to my left, can someone tell me in the comment section if these establishments are residential or strictly for business? I don't know, I'm just curious. If it's the former, then I guess you get one of the best views of the city. Imagine waking up to this on a daily basis. Up to this point, I can only imagine. Look at that mountain. I remember that in one of the episodes of Drive to Survive Season 1 on Netflix, I think that was the episode of Daniel Ricciardo where him and his buddies went for a hike. I can't confirm if that's the actual mountain, but it just reminds me of it. To my right, it kinda looked like a government office or even a museum, but it's actually a casino. Speaking of which, we are now approaching the casino straight, and there's a police station on the left side? I bet if you get caught counting cards inside the casino casino manager would just say, "Send this fella across the street." And you guess right, that's the police station. And the next thing you know, you're in a heap of trouble. So remember, never cheat. It doesn't always comes out good. Yeah, that's the lesson of the day. Alright, so now we are coming up to turn 5, called the Mirabeau Road, that leads to the most easily recognizable corners of F1, called whatever the hotel name is hairpin. Why? The corner name keeps changing based on the hotel name. Yes, that overlooking building is a hotel. So just after the hairpin, I believe we are now entering the tunnel. It's known to be the only overtaking zone of the circuit, but the sudden shift of dark to light often complicates it and adds a degree of difficulty as your eyes struggle to adjust with the sudden change of lighting. So just right after that, we enter a heavy braking zone going to the Nouvelle Chicane. Let's talk about yachts for a bit. The first thing that comes to my mind is booze, ladies, and partying. Somehow most billionaires and famous personalities at least have one. It's becoming a status symbol that owning one means, yep, you're right, that means dollar bills, yo. Those houses on the hills again. My oh my, that's really a killer view. To the right is the grandstand, so sitting up front I believe would give the closest experience seeing an F1 car sweep by at a very high speed. I think we are close to getting a lap now, so this is the last stretch of the circuit. Really, it's a beautiful scene. You have the oceanside view, the hills, those tall buildings, and of course the countless yachts just parked on the seaside, which really gives it a nice touch. Alright, we've come to an end of the tour and I really appreciate that you stuck around. So without further ado, I give you the flying lap of Monaco. But oops, one more thing, hit the like and subscribe buttons and I promise to provide you with great content. Hey, it's only 2 buttons, hit it! Haha, bye!